Hello, people who are watching the actual LCS channel. Welcome to the start of week 9 now. This time we have got Gurk 5 versus the Boosted Gorilla Monkeys in a match with heavy playoff implications. Will Gurk 5 actually make playoffs? Will the Boosted Gorilla Monkeys be the least boosted team of the season and clinch first? We'll find out tonight. And with me, I've got Gert. Hello, again.
Hello. Wait,
Hello.
so Jirachi, I actually have a legitimate question here. You said an actual LCS game. Are there actually actual PMA LCS games? Are those a thing here? I didn't even come to realize.
Theoretically. Theoretically, they're actual games. Let's go with that. But we got Pickman on the way already, and music that's too loud. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Anivia, Malzahar, wow, they just triple banned Craig. Okay. So that's a thing. And then BGM answering with Diana Kog'Maw on the 2 standard bans, and Janna against Panda's... against Panda. I didn't know where I was going with Panda something. The Rammus... Oh wait, what? They left up Misfortune. Oh god. And there's the instant first pick. Okay. Hey there, guard.
Yeah, I unfortunately do not have the link because I'm not in the
Oh, okay, that would make a lot of sense. I was like, why isn't Kurt commenting?
Oh, we're using Pro Draft.
Yeah, it's back
Pro Draft is back up. Oh
yep.
my gosh. Okay. So
okay. Okay, this is flying. Xerath Jarvan instantly Rammus Warwick. This is gonna be the Warwick top for Dr. Volmundo again. They pulled that out last week.
Are you sure? Because
he played it last week.
He did? Okay. Well, I'm just saying that Zurok plays a very mean Warwick.
They actually did this exact combo with Warwick top Rammus jungle. And yes, Zurok is a damn good Warwick and it's a great flex pick, but
I mean, it could also be a Rammus support, not that I would ever play that, but, you know.
Yeah, no one good plays that.
Hey, I have done good things on that. But I'd like to point out something here real quick. If you notice that they've got Misfortune picked for Itzabytes, and honestly, while I think that banning Diana and Kog'Maw would have, is a very good idea, I kind of question the Janna ban. I'd almost say that they ban out Misfortune because arguably that's probably Bison's strongest AD carry. He has, I mean, you've seen him carry games on that champion. But to be fair, they have the spicy Vayne Piper.
Wait, no, it's Piper's Vayne. I'm going to be going Vayne spotting, but there's not going to be that many points racked up, unlike Opie's Vayne.
If you guys can recall, Piper did pick Vayne in the last series that BGM had, and it was brutal for the other team because he just popped off. And here we see a Thresh pick, possibly for Panda.
We got a couple seconds left. It looks like it's going to be the pick. His Thresh seems to be a secondary champion after the Janna. He's not been favoring the Leona this season. The Victor going to come in for Sivan against Gurk 7.
Honestly... and we've got the Alistar pick for Alistar Moody.
Vayne Alice. Oh, true. Well, his name is Bear Senior now, apparently.
Oh, well, of course, Bear Senior. But
Bear Senior.
I do
that went fast.
I do like this man's Alistar, though. He is very good at that champion.
We both casted BGM's last match,
where
he went off on Alistar.
Now, what I would really like to mention is that I believe in the match with BAT versus RIP, it was said that Thresh is a hard counter to Alistar. I would like to point out the fact that I would probably say it's more of a skill matchup.
It's a skill matchup, 100%.
Because arguably, I mean, yeah, sure, Thresh, if he can time it out right, can stop Alistair's headbutt combo.
But that's like challenger level mechanics that, like, no offense to Panda, I don't think he has.
I just think that, if anything, personally, I would see it going the other way, because if I'm playing Thresh and I'm going against an Alistair, the last thing I want to do is hook the Alistair. It's just a very bad idea.
If both sides of the lane are good at the champion, it's basically whoever engages is screwed. And with MF, with the Misfortune Thresh, they kind of, into a Vayne, they want to be kind of looking for those engages.
Absolutely.
Vayne, though, they just want to stall out the lane, and Alistar into the Thresh will do that, and then they'll just get to mid game. She'll get to Shiv Infinity Edge, and then she'll just pop off in team fights. I overall really like this Vayne Alistar pick, and actually the Misfortune, yes, it's kind of a lane bully type AD carry, but it's a Bison, doesn't really play it that way. His Misfortune in team fights is really good, but in lane, he's just not quite aggressive enough. He's not like looking for those bounces off of minions. And
yeah, I will say, yeah, Bison does have very good positioning on Misfortune past level 6. It's just getting through that landing phase, and if they let, because what you were saying is true, they do have that potential to have a lead against Vayne Alistair, because, I mean, arguably, they're going to want to play passively into the Misfortune Thresh. I mean, there's no reason they should be really going in unless they get a good gank. But I honestly, my prediction for this is, I think both of these bot lanes are pretty solid, but I think it's going to be up to the junglers on whether or not a lane will get ahead. Basically, whoever ganks first could very well turn the tide for this bot lane matchup. Now, I know we've been focusing a lot on the bot lane, but I want to point out the fact that they
try to go elsewhere. I know it's hard for us.
I know they like triple ban Greg first of all, and those are all very solid champions. But Greg's Zera is like it's just really strong, and I mean, it's anything that Greg is good at. Like, Gurk7 has a really good reputation of playing high wave clear mages that can play safe and just stall the game out. It's annoying as hell because he's so good at it. So I guess, like, the Victor pick wouldn't be too bad into it because, I mean, they both have very good wave clear. I think the Xerath would probably poke out Sivan a little bit, but it's all in how Sivan plays. The mid lane matchup's going to be pretty good, I think. This is going to be, I mean, you can tell it's going to be a good series from the way that these teams are being picked.
And I mean, the featured matchup is that mid lane. The mid lane is always stacked in PMA LCS, but the kind of titans, Gurk7 and Sivan, I would argue these are the two front runners for MVP this season.
I think General Dill should get MVP.
General Dill,
I'm just kidding.
I think Jirachi should get MVP. No, absolutely not. But
I think if you look at the kill participation statistic, General Dill deserves.
General Dill has the highest kill participation. I think he might break the record for highest kill participation in the split if he keeps the current pace up.
Well, it's I don't know about after last week. I think his split pushing kind of took it away a little bit, but I think he'll still be okay.
Well, we'll see. The record's not that high, so yeah.
But I would like to get your take on this. Who do you think overall is probably going to win this series, Rich?
We're gonna just go series predictions right now. I have BGM 2-0.
Well, I mean, not the series.
The game. Either way, I have BGM 2-0. This game, I think they win this game. I think Piper just doesn't get punished hard enough, and he just starts popping off on Vayne. Jimmy just, I mean, Malphite, Malphite, the Malphite Jarvan 4 combo is brutally. It's so good at initiating team fights.
Mm-hmm.
and
It's
they
just like
it's
one or
like,
the other.
I was talking to BGM actually after our match when I had misfortune. They just insta-locked the Malphite. They were like, and apparently they told Jimmy, yeah, do not ult until misfortune's ult, then just ult her. And he
Just
did
be
that
like,
every time, and it
Rich
pissed
doesn't get
me
to play
off.
Legends.
Rich doesn't get to play League of Legends today, so
I think that's the same thing
yeah,
going for
same
John,
principle, yeah.
because they've got the Alistair, the Jarvan, and the Malphite. I think. As for this game,
oh wait,
I
and
meant to
Vayne
say
Jarvan is a good
Overseer.
combo too. It's Cataclysm and Venom.
But I honestly would probably give this game to BGM because I think that their team comp is going to be way better, and they're going to scale later. I personally, from what I have watched with Panda and his Thresh, I don't necessarily think that he is going to be comfortable enough with the playmaking against the Malphite, Jarvan, Alistair. I don't think
They don't.
that he's be able to
Oh yeah.
peel.
Sorry, keep going. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm
it's
like,
okay. I just don't think he's going to be able to peel all of it. I mean, he's going to get some good vision down bot lane, that's for sure, because he's really good about warding. But I think when it comes down to them jumping on their AD carry, pretty much they picked an immobile AD carry into 3 high engage. I mean, they first picked it, but they have 3 high engage champions. So Panda is going to have his work cut out for him.
I mean,
straight up.
At some point, like, BGM is known for take kind of like these team fights, and like Jimmy's pretty much his premier champ right now is the Malphite. And this is the situation I really like the Janna ban, actually. It's not just a ban like getting them off comfort, it's a ban kind of at comfort, but also knowing what their comp wants to do and aiming to take away counters, and the Janna can screw over a team fight comp pretty hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Janna could definitely peel all of them off. It's just the potential is crazy with that.
Yes, everyone, I'm aware the resolution is too big right now. This is a thing when I forget to change settings before we actually get into game.
If it means anything, I get told something else is too big, but it's not the resolution. It's my ego.
Oh. But it's Keystone. Oh, wait. I didn't get a chance to actually see Keystone's rip. It's okay.
Well, you can always check.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. And we're into game 4, week 9, game 1, Gerg 5 versus BGM. Let's just do a team rundown. Blue side, it is the Gerg 5. We got Dr. Volimundo in the top lane, Zerak 33 in the jungle, C-Van gonna be in the mid lane, It's a Bison is going to be that AD carry, and Fling Panda is his support.
Alright, and on the side of Boost Grill Monkeys, we have Big Dick, Jimmy in the top lane, Fish Baby Bot, or Jimmy's on Malphite, of course. Fish Baby Bot on Jarvan in the jungle. Then we have Gerg7 on Xerath in the mid lane. Piper is on the Vayne in the bot for ADC. And we also have Bear Senior on the Alistair for support.
Formerly Alistair Moody, not a sub. Yeah.
Hey, he does the same thing I do.
You know what? The Moo Cow?
Well, the cowbell, because you can just keep...
Wait, this Vayne dance is so cool. This is Project Vayne, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I did not know that dance was a thing. That's so cool. Oh my god. I want that skin now. I want that skin now.
The trash talk on Guy Fieri.
Oh lord.
Funny.
I will say I've been waiting for this match all season. Gerg 5 the team against Gerg 7 the mid laner.
Which one is the real Gerg?
I
don't know. I had heard.
I had heard. Will reign supreme.
I had actually
Iron Chef references.
I had actually heard that they were going to have a mid lane sub for Gerg 7. I heard Beef 92 was going to come back out of banning too.
Was it going to be Beef 92 or his brother Rip Beef? Who happens to be our mid lane sub.
Alright, so we got some pretty boring stuff going on. Just a farm fest. Some harassment going on here.
And the pause!
Pause. Greg just screamed pause, apparently.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not a Find Me Alpha LCS game unless there's at least one pause.
No.
Or at least in our case, there's like 5 or 6, but who's counting?
If it's like if a bear, wait, no, that's that's another thing. If a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? If there's a PMA LCS game and there's no pause, does it actually count?
Yeah, it's just a farm fest.
Today in Rich's bad humor. Bear Senor gets the level 2 advantage. They're just going on Panda. Not gonna get the 3rd Silver Bolts proc, but that's still a lot of damage. Oh, and in the meantime, top lane, Dr. Rolamundo, it's not liking this trade.
No, he's getting bullied out by the Malphite. What I love about the preseason is that it made Malphite into just a straight up good champion to take.
You know what I hate about this preseason? That exact thing.
I love Malphite.
Bear Senor gets
Fish Baby?
caught. Oh, and Fish Baby's top. Dr. Rolamundo's low. Zark is here for a counter gank, but they're both really low. Ooh, Dr. Rolamundo with a good flash. Sivan here for backup. So he will get out with his life, but will be down the summoner spell.
Now, since both of the junglers have been seen topside, does this make for a hard engage bot lane? That's what I'm wondering.
Bear Senor took mana flow ban, huh?
That's actually a pretty good thing to take on Alistair because of the mana costs.
Oh, and Fish Baby
he actually has pretty high.
In the meantime, mid lane forces out Sivan's gank. So 2 successful ganks for Fish Baby bot so far.
Yeah, but Rich, for what you were saying with mana flow ban on Alistair, it's actually a pretty good thing to take. Most of his abilities actually have pretty high cooldown, or not cooldowns, but mana costs.
Mana costs, yeah, that's what I figured. I don't mind it, actually, yeah.
It benefits pretty well.
I just know a lot of supports have been taking Ferocity, Domination second, sorry, just because getting Zombie Ward and Cheap Shot on the CC supports getting extra damage on the engages, but also the Zombie Ward. I mean, part of your job is to ward, and yeah, the Zombie Ward just helps out with that.
If you want to, with like tanky engage support, something that's really cheeky that you can take is Triumph. Because you get health back for takedowns, and since you're a tank, you actually get a pretty hefty amount back. It's kind of cool. Oh, we got some ping spot lane from blue side, so does that mean we're gonna see a gank soon from Fish Baby bot?
From blue side or onto blue side?
And they're letting the wave shove in too, so I mean it's they got it warded.
Oh boy.
I'm actually watching this thing right now. So far, I've been pretty good. There were some good plays by the junglers.
We
got the engage from Alice
Moody. Yep, Fish Baby bot's here. Ooh, gets the flash knock up onto Bison, but his other bot lane is onto Panda. Forces the flash and the heal.
Play? There's the flag? No.
Nope.
Did Panda play at all?
Some split focus. Fish Baby bot had a really good game, but just a bit of miscommunication. He went onto the Misfortune. His bot lane went onto the Thresh, and because of that, they didn't actually convert a kill.
Yeah, I'd almost have gone on the Thresh because that's what Bear Senor had led with. Misfortune was playing back enough to where he really couldn't get to her, and I think if they had all just capitalized on killing Panda, then they would have gotten that kill.
Yeah.
Got a TP here from Gurg in the mid lane.
And for what
there's some stuff lane going on top lane too.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Dr. Rolamundo's losing these trades, but he's Warwick. He has plenty of ways to get health back from his passive and such. And he's also up in CS, so there's that.
Now what I'd like to point out is that Jimmy, it looks like he took Arcane Comet on Malphite. That thing is what makes Malphite so awesome, or at least part of it. Because he can just, he gets 100%.
Guts. Oh wait,
It has
speed. I'm so sorry.
He has, I mean, I'm just saying, he has 100% like hit ratio with that because it just automatically slows. It's really strong, you get that extra poke damage in, and if he took Mana Flow Band, it makes it even better. Might be getting a gank mid.
Oh, yeah, Fish Baby Bot is wrapping around, trying to find the C-Van, but C-Van back in time. He also has a TP. I imagine he's going to match Gurg 7's here, especially since Wave is pushing into his tower. Yup.
Now, I'd like to point out the CS differentials from, like, top and mid lane. I mean, you can just tell that...
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. And surprisingly enough, I mean, Piper on a champion with no wave clear is...
God, he has a CS lead.
CSing.
Oh, no, a Vayne
by
out...
almost a wave on its bike.
Vayne out CSing in MF is scary for the Misfortune. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's something you really need to watch out for. If Vayne's ahead in CS, you're probably not going to have a good time.
Nope, not at all.
Okay, just looking around.
Pop. Camera's gonna take us just all over the place. Why not?
They have a nice little wet noodle fight going on top lane. They're just
oh, wait, Malphite has a 30 CS lead now.
Yeah,
where did that come from?
I think
it was 10 like a minute ago. Jesus.
From what I could tell, it might be that Jimmy's trying to focus more on harassing than he is CSing, and then I believe Volimundo is probably... I mean, he's healing it back. He doesn't really care. You know, he's Warwick. Oh,
gets the fear off. Okay, both have their ult. Oh, Volimundo's gonna use his, but he is out of mana. Jimmy doesn't have mana either. I don't think he actually has... He has mana for an ult, and that's it. Gonna not get the tower aggro, though. So, Gurg 7's here. Okay, well, Volimundo's gonna be going... Gonna be going for a run. He's gonna find the blast cone. Okay. He should be good though. Oh, he's going back in. Okay. Oh, they're gonna find him for that first one. Oh, get baited, son. C-Man picking up the kill. That was spicy.
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was spicy.
Very, very spicy.
Feeling like
did not account for the wild C-Man. And him getting that first blood, he's only a little bit behind Gurg 7, but he will be. He's got to be feeling really good after that. He's gonna catch up.
Oh, we're gonna get a Rammus. It looks like bot lane.
Oh,
they need to be careful because Bison has level 6. So, I mean, he's going to be able to pop off.
Oh, then Bear Senor goes in at the exact wrong time. Zerok speeding in. Panda. Oh, the flashes forces everything. The TP coming in.
We got a TP.
That is for Jimmy, and the answer from the Warwick. Neither have ult.
This is going to be a big fight, bot lane.
But, and then they just back buff. Okay.
Never mind.
Oh,
alright.
Wow, okay.
Both TPs just didn't happen.
That was anticlimactic, to say the least.
Just a tap.
Well, in the meantime, though, BGM are going to get some positioning around Dragon. Jimmy's ult is back up in not that long. Let's see, 45 seconds. Pretty long, but Dr. Rolmundo going to eat a bunch of CC. Gonna eat the death. Oh, Bear Senor picks up the kill, though.
Man, I hate people that kill steal on Alistair.
Don't you do that?
I think I got at least
refuses to answer. Just refuses to answer straight up.
Well, I mean, I think in our game against you guys, I got like 3 or 4 kills, and every time Panda was just like, and there's Gert for stealing another kill.
Oh, Lord.
Hey,
it's a kill secure.
Okay. To be fair, Alistair's
To be fair, Zerok is also speeding in. The bullet time coming out. Oh, what?
Oh!
The bullet time steal, and now Zerok takes out Fish Baby. Oh my God, the speedy Rammus is also a lethal Rammus. Stoppable Force only gonna find Fleeing Panda. They are gonna pick up that kill though. Oh, and the flash in from C-Man kills Bear Senor. But is he gonna be able to get out? Gurg 7 flashes for it too. They should have the damage to kill him eventually. He's gonna take Piper. Oh, he's gonna take him really low. Volimundo's here as well. Oh, Jimmy
wait, what was that? What was that animation?
Jimmy blocked the suppression, and then Piper condemned him.
That was a weird interaction.
That was oh my God. No.
It seems like Bear Senor has a pretty big case of mad cow disease.
Okay, what is it with me casting games that involve ADCs stealing Dragon?
I don't know.
Okay, last night I had like a flashback to Last Split and Family Man's Jinx Dragon Steal.
See, I think honestly,
okay. In all fairness, my reaction to this one was much more muted than that one.
See, what I'm wondering is, with
Oh
the
my
MF ult, did they have like no way to disable that?
No,
Like,
she was over the wall. Like they could not
I mean,
stop
yeah,
it.
but like I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
They literally couldn't stop it. I'm pretty sure. Unless like Jimmy decided to ult over the wall. That's pretty much it though. And oh, speaking of Jimmy, okay.
And see, this is what I was talking about with John on the Misfortune. Like, he may not be able to be a lane bully with her, but he does know the positioning for the ult very well. I'd probably say Misfortune's his one of, if not his most reliable champion.
It's been his strongest champion this split at least, and possibly in general. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's his best champion. No, Dr. Volmundo took a couple turret shots because of PMA, but again, he's a Warwick. He'll be fine. He's got 25 CS lead, which is slightly less than we pointed out before, but it's okay.
Yeah. It's less than 30 that's what matters.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Bison's out of position though in the lane as the boss comes in. the crit. Oh
hey
my
guys,
god.
we have to remember we have to go to separate channels. And Jimmy.
Oh wait, BGM paused it. Okay, well that's okay. I mean, they have the kill.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think that there's really anything that they can say about Bear Senior making that engage, because that's like a split-second decision. And they had pause up like as he made the engage. So I mean, if anybody tries to talk crap on it, I'm sorry.
Oh no,
from what I could tell, that wasn't something that was
is fine.
intentional.
No, this is fine. And Jimmy's back.
Okay. Now, they're probably going to get this kill on Bison.
Oh no, they get this kill on Bison, but do they get the kill on Panda? Because let me check. Yeah, Piper does have Condemn. Yeah, Panda's in a perfect position for that.
I'm sorry, but like the disengage or both bot lanes disengage. No, I'm sorry, but no, that was actually happening when he said pause. It wasn't.
No.
No.
This is fine.
This isn't the G5 versus BAT game where they can pause the game every 5 seconds.
Yeah, basically. No. I'm just heavily appreciating this giant 250 high 5 behind the pause thing.
Yeah.
Just to crit that perfect timing. Oh,
is that a kill on John? That's a kill on John. That's a kill on Bison.
Okay.
Fucking mad cow disease, boys.
And for what
I love it.
I think Panda threw that hook right before the pause went off, so it wasn't like it connected too soon for it to be like immediate after the pause. And because a nice reaction from Panda, but in the end, Bison still goes down, but will go on to Bear Senior because of that hook, which better than nothing. Yeah, better than it going on the front.
Yeah, well, with how far ahead the bot lane is from BGM, I'd almost say
all the kills.
Yeah, I would say that Panda probably should not go in on anybody. He needs to play more from a healing perspective. He's about to hit it, but
yeah,
yeah.
Oh wait, the flash.
Oh, that was actually a pretty good flash on Panda's part.
Okay.
Flash.
I thought he was dead, and I just stopped talking. I was like, he's dead. There's nothing to see here, but
he needs to
decided to not pop ult, and he totally could have. In the meantime, though, we've got Zerok. Bear Senior's gonna peel off Bison, but there's the bullet time. Actually, gonna get bit onto Piper, and today is the League of Kill Steals as Panda picks up the kill.
Kill secures.
Kill steals. And they're actually gonna get the exhaust. Oh, but exhaust and flash. So that's 2 summoners down from Bear Senior. Jimmy. Oh wait, no, that's Greg who completed his TP. Oh, lands the Q onto Bison. That's all he's gonna get though. Fish maybe by his top, and no, that's no, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah,
see, I'm pushing mid actually with this absence of Vazeras.
Yeah,
so.
Well, and I think that's probably what you have to pick in order to counter Greg, is like somebody that can wave clear as well as his champions, because otherwise he can just stall out that game. That's what he did with BAT, is that he just flat out stalled.
Valmundo's and Wave Spot gonna get Cataclysm. They're just gonna turn on the Fish Baby to force his flash out. Oh, what? The Infinite Interest misses, and that's gonna cost. But he flashes the combo from Alistar, and Zerok picks up the kill. Oh my god. That was actually sick. This is this is just a game of sick plays. Like
This is actually, I mean, a pretty close game. They're
This
only
is.
ahead by 500 gold on the side of BGM, but they have 5 kills. I think it's just the farm differentials in top and bot lane.
Yeah.
Holy.
And also the supports having very much the kills. Like Bear Senior does have the majority of BGM's kills right now.
Yeah. Well, when
Yeah.
your Vayne is 50 CS above their misfortune,
Oh god.
I feel like a couple of kills extra on the support really doesn't mean
That's disgusting. Oh my god.
much. I'm just throwing that out there.
That's. I don't even know if Panda should be throwing those hooks.
No,
Like,
he shouldn't be.
You don't
There
want
is
to
no
engage.
reason. There is
then-
absolutely
yeah.
no reason that Panda should be throwing hooks if it's just them, because they're already like you have a Vayne with IE. John doesn't even have a completed item yet.
And then that's a
There-
cooldown.
there's-
That's a cooldown, and then they can just engage, and now you don't have a hook to
Absolutely.
peel.
Panda needs to peel. Like that's
That's his
what
job
he needs
this game.
to do.
He's also
Yeah.
the only peel for G5 right now.
Yep,
Like,
absolutely.
I mean, Zurok can kind of peel, but he can only really peel one person. Volamundo's kind of same deal, and
they don't
mean,
really have like super hard reliable CC. I mean, they've got the suppress from the Warwick ult and the
they
fear.
have the fear,
but,
and
like,
there's a
we
hook
got
on
a
the Piper,
gank.
and they're gonna engage, but there's a speedy
That's
Rammus.
actually-
The bullet time does not hit, actually. It just gets a couple ticks on the Bear Senior.
Oh my
TP
God.
coming in from Jimmy. Oh lord. Zurok sold
Now
from
we're gonna see
defensive
an
ball
engage.
curl, and yeah, this is not good for G5. Zurok has the damage return, and Piper gets the kill, and the unstoppable force gets him a double.
Yeah.
Perfect from Jimmy.
The moment,
And there you
I'm not
go.
gonna lie,
Triple
the
kill for
moment
Piper.
that they saw that TP, Panda and John should have backed off.
I think they did, and then Zurok just kept going, and
No,
was
they should have been like
Yeah.
out of there,
Bye.
like past turret,
just
out of there.
dry. And
Like they should have probably dipped faster than a redneck with chewing tobacco. Like that's how fast they should have gotten out of there.
yeah, and also we've been praising Bison for his misfortune. He actually he ulted as soon as Zurok ran into Piper. He didn't. It wasn't while the taunt was going, because Zurok taunted Piper later. If he had taunted the Vayne in the misfortune bullet time, then that would have been a dead Vayne before that TP could even start.
Oh, absolutely.
So just some
Did
miscommunication
Piper-
from G5.
Did Piper
picked up all three
flash
kills. Yeah.
the box?
Well, he didn't. He
God.
didn't flash there because his flash was down, and Seaman has some burst damage.
So he probably, because I mean I remember Thresh got the box on him, but I think he might have flashed the box to tumble away.
Maybe.
So I think that might be why.
Yeah.
But
they just didn't
that
get enough
was-
hard
that was
CC on him during the bullet time. You saw it missed him completely.
Now is that first turret?
No. BGM
No, they got
BGM
first
guide
turret.
after the fight. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. And then Warwick got the turret. So, this is actually, I mean, arguably, this is a pretty close series. Yeah, they're like about 1,600 gold. There's a difference of about that, but I think it's still really close. It could go either way. Victor's gonna wreck late game,
Oh god.
but so is Vayne.
And he's rushing his Zonias. Which
I mean, can you blame him? I mean,
No,
he was
not at all.
playing into
Oh,
a
no,
Jarvan
not at
up
all.
now by Jhin and Alistair. Like,
No.
I don't blame that guy for
No.
rushing zone.
No, not at all.
Like,
I have
honestly,
no problems with this currently.
I think John should probably this is probably a really bad idea, but I think John should get a GA pretty quick here.
I think he should get
He needs-
get a stopwatch, Black
And I
Cleaver,
don't-
and then finish GA.
And honestly, I don't think he should have gone for Dustblade.
I think he should have gone Ghostblade too. He's getting another longsword that could go into a Black Cleaver, and I know he likes getting the Black
Well-
Cleaver second.
I'm just saying, with how beefy their team is, I feel like going Lethality Misfortune might be.
I mean, at some point you are hoping to get the bullet time onto the backline too, though. But oh, they're in the pretty bad spot. The hook lands onto Piper though, and they just destroy him. Steven picks up that kill. The unstoppable force only landing onto Zurok.
Oh, that
Panda does go
Victor's
down to Girth though.
Disgusting!
But yeah, Seavan is just popping off, and now Bison's finally in the fight. The bullet time going off, zoning out Jimmy, forcing his flash. But the double kill coming back for Gurg. Both of these mid laners just going off and getting out so much damage. Seavan
It's just like,
which mid laner can carry harder? We talked about two Titans in the mid lane. Which
Yeah,
Titan
but
has a bigger
I
back?
honestly, yeah, we're gonna look for the mid lane a lot, but we really should be paying attention to Piper too, because this dude's Vayne.
I haven't been
is-
vein spotting this game. This is actual vein
that's a-
spotting points game.
Well, he's actually not been doing anything like super crazy though. I mean,
Yeah.
he's waiting for Alistair
That's
Moody
fair.
or Bear Senior to go in.
Should
He's playing pretty evasive. He's playing
Oh, okay.
pretty
So,
smart.
but he's also here, and yep, there
He
we
just
go. There we go.
oh my god!
That's all I got. He has,
Yeah, it's like
he has Stack Shiv, IE, and Tumble, and also Panda. What are you even doing?
Panda just walking up.
Panda just fed another kill for literally no reason.
It's like, hello, sir. May I interest you in the teachings of the Church of the Shadow Isles?
Yeah, and for what it's worth, Piper in that fight had just horrendous positioning. He was flanking with Alistair Moody, and that just opened up all the CC onto him. But he picks up 2 more kills. Zerok gets knocked up. They should be finishing off this tower. Gurk7 gonna pull out the artillery, and they're just gonna take down Zerok. And that's gonna be a second mid tower for them. 3 towers to 2, and the 4K gold lead. Gurk7 now gonna TP top, deal with Dr. Rolmundo. And
Doing
everything is
doing
good right now.
he does best.
Wave clear.
doing what he does best.
Do
wave
it.
clearing.
I'm just doing the wave clear.
I mean, it's a smart move. They won the fight. They got the turrets. Might as well just go protect the other lanes.
Yeah, just do a bit of a reset. They're not gonna find him. They're just Dr. Rolmundo's out.
This might be a fight going around Baron here. Panda looks like he's looking for a fight.
They do need Zerok to come back up though, and
Oh,
Bison is half health.
this is
Panda's gonna face.
checking a push.
Did he have that ward there before? No, he didn't. He placed that, but he did. Yeah, he face check. Face check.
I admire this man's principles of warding, but maybe walking into the enemy jungle.
Yeah. Oh,
Probably
hey, Steven stole the
yeah.
big raptor from Fish Baby.
Cheeky.
Yeah. Both of these mid laners, they're at like 9.5 CS a minute, 222 minutes. I mean, dude, it's like
Bridge, I love
9.2.
passing, but there is no way
Mine-
that I'd be watching something for 222 minutes.
22. I just what? Did I say
You
200?
said 222.
Yeah, for 22 minutes.
I wouldn't want to watch anybody in the PMA LCS play for.
Oh
Or two.
god. Let's just casually cast a 3.5 hour match. Oh god, I don't know. Oh god. I'm throwing up thinking about that. Yeah. I want both. I kind of want to see why these mid laners just hit 10 CS a minute.
He just about walked like right by a pink ward, but he got it.
Yeah, Dragon is coming up in 30 seconds. It is an Infernal. Oh god.
I'd say they got the bottom warded pretty well, honestly, and I think that's interesting because Panda's always like really adamant about wards, but the obvious control over the vision here going to BGM straight up.
Dragon up in 10 seconds. They have a good amount of control over this area. They have the wave pushing. If G5 wants to respond,
Panda's
they have
been
to
really far
CS.
forward into
Yeah.
it.
He's
Like,
kind
that
of on
would've-
his own, and Infernal Dragon
Could
is
have got
spawning
people
now.
off.
And it's just gonna get melted. They're gonna pull it out, and yeah, it's just gonna go down. G5 too slow to respond. There, Senor goes in for the combo onto Dr. Volmundo. He just
Ulted out.
He ulted out. Okay, but he's still gonna go down the Piper, and there's the Wombo. But the exhaust coming down. The bullet time is actually doing a bunch of damage, and C-Van goes down as well. This is gonna be a great fight for BGM. Zerok goes down to Bear Senior. They flash forward. Bison flashes out as well. Gets the blast. Oh no, he walked a bit too far forward on the blast cone, and for that, Piper cleans up the kill, gets the clean ace. Yep.
Yeah, like that bullet time did damage, but it just didn't do enough.
Yeah, they're beefy. He didn't have his Black Cleaver complete. If he has Black Cleaver completed, that would have done a lot more damage. But because of that, they lose the fight. And Dr. Volmundo getting chunked immediately and having to Infinite Arrest out actually did a lot because that just opened up Piper to just deal damage and not have to. That's just one less CC to worry about.
Yeah, like kind of like what I was saying with how the banding system works.
Are they gonna go for Bear now?
Like they should have definitely gone for like Vayne for Piper. Like I'm sorry, but it's so good. And if they can't, like honestly, with how passively that the bot lane from Gurk's almost said Gerg 7. Gerg 5 has been playing. They really should not have picked Misfortune. I mean, I know Piper plays it, but at the same time, they should have, like, I don't know, done something to where he can't have Vayne, and that they either need to pick a more passive lane.
They banned
or,
the Xayah. They banned Xayah Tristana second round. I honestly would have banned Vayne Tristana. Like, yes,
Yeah.
I mean, yes,
Or, like,
Piper's
honestly-
Piper's Xayah is good, but like knowing your bot lane and like knowing your it comes down to knowing your team. It's one thing to just pick ban. It's another to pick ban with your team's strengths and weaknesses in mind, and knowing that.
Because I mean,
like a hyper carry will just be allowed to scale.
yeah, it's they're just it's like a free farm situation. I mean, they've if you look at the CS totals and the kill totals, like Vayne is 9 kills ahead of.
Oh god.
That's with the Alistar securing a few kills early
for
on.
them. He could have
I'm
13
just saying,
kills.
He could have 13 kills. I mean, but that's the point. Like, he could have 13 kills.
Flash. Ooh, that's not gonna be
Compared
good.
to-
That's an immobile carry without a summoner.
Compared to no kills, like on a Misfortune who falls off. Like, I just think that.
Oh, hi, Dr. Volamundo. Oh, Fish Baby stood on the lantern, so Big Dick Jimmy gets his first kill, and that could be Baron right now, actually. Or they're just gonna bait it. They have a pink. They're just gonna bait it. But who will check? Is this gonna?
Try and ward.
Yep.
Panda's gonna go try and ward.
Is he? Oh, no. Oh, there we go. There's the flash from Kirk.
Yep.
And there we go. Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. Panda just got picked off like an apple in early summer. Late summer, I should say. Let's try to make really
he's
bad.
He's a
analogy
panda.
here.
More like a bamboo shoot.
You don't pick bamboo, you cut it off.
He got picked off like
He got clapped.
Oh, but he got clapped. Oh, Zurok is here though.
Oh, that's.
But he gets
That was close.
Greg.
That was a close
Oh
call.
my god. Where did Greg even go? But actually, because of that trade, BGM gets peeled off of Baron, so I guess worth it. And Dr. Volamundo's back. But they're gonna. Oh, there's a taunt on the Piper. They're gonna. They layered the CC. That was actually not so good. Not gonna lie, but Dr. Volamundo's here in the fight. Yeah, just overextension.
See, I just like to point out the fact that, like, Piper, he is a phenomenal AD carry, but he can get a little bit too aggressive, and that's why I think Bear Senior implements him well, because he plays champions that are, like, both heavy engage and can peel very well. So it just, like, it complements Piper. It's so good. Like, this bot lane is awesome.
This bot lane is the best in the league by far.
Yeah.
I
I know
have no
another
qualms
one
in making that statement at all.
No, I agree completely. I think that they have their stuff together. And that's
it's
kind
not
of what I
just-
was thinking with.
It's not just
like,
both their champions complement each other, and they're both good players. They've developed a lot of synergy over the season, and it's kind of just been beautiful to watch.
Absolutely, it's great. What I think they should really do is they do try to ban out Greg, and I don't think that's a bad idea. But I think that they underestimate Piper. It's kind of the same thing with like last week, how they really hard focus on banning out C-Van's champions, where like John can still. I mean, John can go 0-3 on Misfortune, and she's just that dumb of a champion.
That was actually a nice.
Okay,
but that was a
in
nice
theory,
infinite rest, but doesn't matter in the end.
Yeah.
Because he dies for a sixth time this game.
What was I saying? Like,
underestimating Piper.
Yeah, they underestimate Piper, and I think it's kind of goes the same thing as that they underestimate John, but they're pumping the G5 to the point where it doesn't even.
The hook's not going in. They're going to use the bullet time. It doesn't do actually that much, and just Bear Senior's just go
Bear
pop him up.
Senior's just like, just stop.
No,
just stop.
no. You're not allowed.
That is a
Wait,
big
Fish
cow.
Baby Bot got forced to flash. Actually, Piper got caught in the bullet time, so he is super low.
Like this
Piper
Alistar
is super low.
with that.
What?
Oh, I'm just pointing out how big this this cow is because he had the elixir of iron.
Oh, true, he does.
I mean, that's like a double quarter pounder from McDonald's right there.
Jesus Christ, dude.
With
Well,
cheese.
BGM, that they don't get you there? Okay. Zerok is tanking,
Panda
but not
getting
quite
the
taking
hook,
enough.
but
Hyper flashes out, and Panda just goes down for the
Panda.
aggression. Dr. Rolamundo also gets trapped. He has not died yet, but the perfect Cataclysm. Triple kill now for Gerg7. That was actually beautiful from Fish Baby. Trapping in both carries, and because of that, 4 dead, that's the game for BGM.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing that I was talking about, where, like, Panda should have played more defensively, I think, instead of trying to go in, like, when they didn't have a turret, when they were about to take the end hit down. It's just... I think there's a point where you should stop playing aggressive, especially on Thresh, when you're going to fling yourself into the middle of the enemy team. That's just kind of a counterproductive idea so far ahead that you're just going to get blown up.
Yeah, it's self-awareness. I think Gerg5 had... They had... Their game plan, I think, was not bad. It was just like...
No, I think it was pretty good in theory.
Yeah.
It was just an execution that fell behind a little bit. I think that they should really... If they're going to put so much focus on Greg, then they need to pick a bot lane that can kind of make Piper and Bear Senor not be so far ahead. Like, I think that
yeah, no, I agree. Let's hop over to the client. Let's look at some damage charts. Just cause you know me. Okay, watch Cvan have the highest damage in the game. Okay, no, thank God. Actually, Greg out-damaged Piper, but I mean, welcome to Xerath. Welcome to Xerath.
Like, that just spells like most damage right there.
Yeah, so MVP, who do you give it to?
Okay, this is gonna probably go in between Piper or Fish Baby Bot. And the reason why I say Fish Baby Bot, I mean, Piper obviously popped off on. So I mean, he carried the crap out of them. But
yeah.
Fish Baby had kick-ass ganks, like straight up. His ganks were awesome. That triple Cataclysm towards the end just won that fight. It was gorgeous. Like I honestly think that Fish Baby probably edges out over Piper, in my opinion, on player of the game.
This is a hard one for me. And it comes down to BGM just playing so well as a team. Like, their team fighting was just beautiful.
Yeah, they
individually and as a group.
They played to their strengths, because like what I thought was funny was that like the bot lane for BGM was totally designed to just like play passively and just try to get Vayne ahead. And like what amazed me was that they didn't go aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, and what also bugs me is that they left Leona open. Panda could have picked Leona and just easily have killed Piper.
For what it's worth, Alistar is more of a Leona counter.
Okay, honestly, while I would say that, however, Panda also plays Morgana too. Like Morgana would have been
true. They
way
have
much better.
They have enough tank. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just real quick because we gotta get the next team going. I'm gonna just give it to Bear Senor. His laning was actually like fantastic, just protecting Piper, and like some of his healing and engaging. It was just it was great. He's a great Alistar. But I'm gonna we'll take a quick break, cut the VOD for VODs. You know, you guys know the whole deal. We will be back in just a second with Game 2 of BGM vs G5. Don't go anywhere.